Good afternoon. Today we'll be exploring what is Jewish music. For thousands of years, music has been an integral part of Jewish life, including worship, secular folk traditions, and communal gatherings of all kinds. Although we do not have written sheet music from ancient times, the Jewish Bible describes music as part of the temple cult, in moments of celebration or thanksgiving, and in verses of song, such as those in the Book of Psalms. Jewish composers over the course of history have written music imagining how their ancestors' prayers may have sounded, while of course being influenced by the musical trends of their own time and place. Because there are Jews all over the world, Jewish music as we know it today is a diversity of style and genre, a conglomeration of East and West, old and new, sacred and mundane. In this concert, I'll be focusing, as Trudy said, on Jewish music from my own family's heritage. I was born in Jerusalem, Israel, and my family has roots in Europe, mainly Germany, Lithuania, Poland. And when I was 7 years old, I moved to the United States, where I fell in love with musical theater and opera. I eventually decided to pursue the cantorate, attending a 5-year seminary where I was ordained, and then moved to Vancouver to serve as the cantor at Temple Shalom Synagogue, of which some of you are a part. Hello. Although there are many Jewish languages in this concert, I'll focus on Hebrew and Yiddish. In Jewish tradition, Hebrew is known as Lashon HaKodesh, the sacred tongue, while Yiddish is called Mamaloshen, the mother tongue, hence the title of this concert. Throughout the Jewish people's history, as well as my own family's history, both languages have tied us to our community, to a sense of belonging, and to our tradition. Before I begin, I want to say a huge thank you to the incredible pianist Roger. And thank you for your musicality, your partnership, and patience putting this concert together. Thank you to Trudy and Opera Lyrica for your important work in the community and for inviting me to participate in this series. Thank you to my Temple Shalom community for giving me a home here in Vancouver and supporting my musical endeavors. Thank you specifically to Gordon Cherry for kindly transposing some of the pieces for this concert, and to the Temple Shalom Sisterhood for providing some homemade baked Jewish foods for our reception later today. And finally, thank you to my wife, Kylan Cohen, for running the slides today. I'll start the program with 2 Hebrew songs that use as their source text religious poetry. The first is from Shir HaShirim, Song of Songs, which is an epic series of love poems traditionally interpreted as depicting the love between God and the Jewish people. The second piece is based on a 17th century Yemenite poem by Shalem Shabazi that reflected the messianic fervor of its time. The seminal Israeli composer Paul Ben Chaim used this source text to create a new type of Jewish music for the 20th century, grounded in the Jewish people's history in the region.